Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Paste Studios. We are now live with the Dales. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, and so for everybody tuned in right now, this is a special, they're all special. This is especially special today. We're driving donations to Stand Up to Cancer. So if you're watching on Facebook, you can see there's a donate link in the description field, and on YouTube, there should be a donate card and also a donate link. So please consider donating to that organization. So the Dales have 3 songs to play off of Marie. Can you tell us a bit about the album and a bit about the first one that you're going to do?
So the album we recorded at Bear Creek Studios in Washington State. It's the same place the Lumineers and Brandy Carlisle recorded, and we had the same producer, Jerry Streeter, and we lived up there in a barn for a few weeks and had the time of our lives.
Nice.
And the first song that we're going to play is one of my favorites on the album, one of my favorites to play, and it's kind of about how it's never too late to blaze a new trail in life and kind of reinvent yourself. And it's really kind of, for me, the story of us all coming together and believing we can make it happen.
All right, sounds good. Love to hear it.
Woke up with the world in my arms. She'd been sleeping there all alone. I've been so in prisons and chains, drifting from the blood in my veins. I saw it in the eyes of my son, a glimpse of what it all could become. Forgive me for the years that we've lost. Atone me for the lines that I've crossed. Take me on down to the wayside. Tell me there's a chance we'll be alright. Steady, don't you give up that heart, chasing after things you don't want. You dress it up to make it look sweet. It's only hollow ground underneath. Baby, we're as young as we feel. Nothing in the past we can't heal. I think we should pack it all in. You don't know how lonely I've been. Take me on down to the wayside. Tell me there's a chance we'll be alright.
Thank you.
Got it.
Thanks, guys.
Excuse me. Thank you for coming and sharing these songs. This sounds outstanding. The sound check for all three of them sounded great. That one that you just performed just now sounded outstanding. So
Oh, thank you
again,
so much.
yeah, thanks for coming and doing it. And so everybody in the New York area can see you at Rockwood Music Hall. You're playing at 7 o'clock. Or doors are at 7, shows at 7?
Doors are 6:30. It's early show, so 7 o'clock.
So show at 7, stage 2, Rockwood Music Hall tonight. Everybody who's watching this right now, hopefully everybody in the New York area is able to come down and check it out
Come
live.
hang out with us, guys.
Yeah. And all the dates are up at thedalesband.com. And there's a ton of dates out in California. There are a lot of Northeast dates, but you're with the White Buffalo and then with Mark Broussard later on, two bearded giants with giant voices. So those are going to be a ton of fun. Those will be fun dates. So again, if you're just joining us right now, check out the Facebook post and also the description field of the YouTube video. If you're watching there, there's a donate link to Stand Up to Cancer. We are driving donations to that organization right now in an effort to make some money and hopefully avoid. There's a story that happened in Kyle's life a couple of years ago. We don't have to dive too deep into it, but it sucks. I mean, it's just rough. There's nothing good about it other than what you guys are doing right now and turning that tragic story into donations that can hopefully prevent other people from maybe going through that same thing. And can you tell us a bit about the next song that you're going to play?
Yeah, of course. I think in life, sometimes, life inspires art. And, well, I guess subsequently art can inspire life. And, so was the case, a few years back. My girlfriend passed away at a young age from breast cancer. And right before she passed, amongst, other, beautiful things, she promised she would never leave and she would help me continue to write poetry. Those words didn't necessarily land in the moment because, of the, sort of a paralyzing moment when you're going through that. But some months later, actually it was about a year and a half later, right here in New York City. We all live in LA, but I was out here in New York City on a June evening. I randomly ran into a friend of mine, Tariq, who also shared a deep bond with Heather, and in the middle of Times Square of all places, in a place with 7 million people, I run into this guy. And right after that, I started to feel a certain inspiration that I had never felt before. And all these words started, coming into my head. Moments after I ran into him, I heard the words "Somewhere in a Midnight's Dream," which started a poem called "Still to Love." And I walked around the city that night, and it almost felt as if, I was being given a message that through, tragedy, hardship, pain, and loss, love is the one constant that will always remain. And, the next morning, for whatever reason, I felt pulled to send it to my bandmate, Drew, and I went for a run in Central Park. And about 15 minutes, probably about 45 minutes into my run, or after I had sent it, I guess, I get a voice memo from Drew, and I didn't really know what to think because I wasn't expecting anything. I had no expectation sending it to him. I just shared it with him for whatever reason. And I'm running, and I press, play, and I have my headphones on, and the music stopped me dead in my tracks. And it was incredibly beautiful. And then I realized he actually had put music to the words that I had written. And he was in Los Angeles. I was in New York. And that's sort of what galvanized, I guess, our entire band. It was just, at the time, it was just the three, me, Preston, and Drew. And we sent the song to Carrie. And I guess she liked it enough because she's still here. Yeah. But that got the attention of Jerry Streeter, our producer. It got us on NPR's World Cafe with Talia Schlanger, and really helped, I think Bring Us All Together was the first song that they ever sung 3-part harmony on. And now we're here today. So, yes, obviously a tragic circumstance, but it's really helped, at least in my own life, accept, what happened because, all of those moments have collectively, carried us here today, and I can appreciate that.
Well, the sound check sounded outstanding. Thanks for sharing the story, and we'd love to hear the song.
1, 2, 3.
Somewhere in a midnight street to a bridge where the choirs, they still sing, and oceans of light hold the sky in a weightless world where the water's wide. And all the ones that came before me, I can see them dancing in the street. So goodbye the sunset days and the misty morning haze. If you ever feel the pain, yeah, I'm not far away. Still the love, still the love, still the love remains. Hold on, what will tomorrow bring? I can't promise such a thing. And oh Lord, take another breath of life, one more chance to get it right. And all the ones that came before me, I can see them dancing in the street. So goodbye the sunset days and the misty morning haze. If you ever feel the pain, yeah, I'm not far away. Still the love, still the love, still the love remains. Still the love, still the love, still the love remains. Still the love, still the love, still the love remains.
Well, thanks for sharing that with us. That's that three-part harmony sounds outstanding. That's a really great song. So thanks for sharing. And everybody, again, if you're just tuning in, this band, the Dales, are playing at Rockwood Music Hall tonight in New York City at 7 o'clock on stage 2, and playing all across the country. There's some Northeast dates, there's a lot of California dates, and all of that, of course, is up at the website. That's at thedalesband.com. Also, take a look at the Facebook post if you're watching there. Take a look at the description field on YouTube if you're watching there. There is a donate link to Stand Up to Cancer, so please do consider donating if you can. Click on those links, and there's other ways to get involved with that organization also, above and beyond just money. Money is helpful. There are many ways to contribute, so click on that link, please. So the Dales you've played 2 songs off of Marie, which is out right now on Big Picnic, and you're going to play a third song. Can you tell us a bit about the third one you're going to do?
Yeah, this song I wrote a while back. It was right after the Great Recession, and I think it just kind of contemplating what's it all for, that big hustle, and then all the money's just gone, and then what? And I think it's just kind of searching for something a little more out of life, and a little more depth, and it's called Pillars of Sand.
All right.
Guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
I was standing in great fear where no fear was. wasn't given much. There's a slip lying on my desk. It says my work will end. And there's a sign stuck to our door. It says we don't live here anymore. And I've been trying to dig down to find the place where I loved you without a dime to my name. 10 years down the drain. 10 years down the drain. We are the ones who don't have time. We're almost there, but just not quite. We set our eyes on the promised land. We built our lives on pillars of sand. Say, what have we learned? What have we learned, my dear? What have we learned?
Those songs all sounded great. Thank you. Thank you for coming and sharing. So
Thank you
those
so
were
much for having
3
us.
off of Marie, which is out now on Big Picnic. And everybody, again, please do consider clicking on those donate links and donate to Stand Up to Cancer. And have a great show at Rockwood Music Hall. This is sort of like a primer for Rockwood. Visually, it's pretty similar to what Rockwood looks like. This red room. I know there will be some drums at the stage show, so it'll sound different than this arrangement, but it'll look pretty similar to what's going on right now. So everybody in the New York area, please check them out tonight at Rockwood Music Hall, and all the tour dates, of course, are up at thedalesband.com. So thank you again for coming and playing. That was really great.
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.